Hey, it's Robert here from Oakland Piedmont Business Coaching. I hope you're having a terrific day wherever you are in the world today. It seems a bit strange actually saying that right now because I'm aware that so many of us at the moment are in isolation because of this terrible virus, this terrible situation that's affecting everybody across the world right now. But I certainly hope that this video finds you in good health and that so far you've managed to avoid it and the people that you love have done the same thing, and that we'll all get through this healthy and happy at the other end. To that end, I wanted to create this video really to talk to you about some of the key elements that I think need to be in place in order for businesses to survive and thrive through the COVID-19 pandemic. I mean, this is essentially, really, this fits any professional service-based business. The advice I'm going to share with you now is very simple, short, sharp, to the point. You know that I've spoken about the law of straight lines before. Well, I'm going to apply it here. We don't need to get overcomplicated. We don't need to get overwhelmed and over worried about everything that's going on. All we need to concern ourselves with is the things that we can actually control. And if we do that, we stand the very best chance of actually coming out of this the right way up, as it were. So essentially, I'm speaking right now to coaches, consultants, digital marketing agencies, but all professional service-based businesses that deal with clients and customers that are obviously facing some fresh challenges as a result of this pandemic. So, look, it's common knowledge that sometimes life will throw us all a curveball in some form or another. And for the most part, as you know, as business owners, we try and do our best to prepare for such an event. But you know what? Who was prepared for this? Who knew this was looming on the horizon? It's come right out of left field and taken us all by surprise. I mean, really, there are curveballs, and then there's COVID-19, right? An entirely different proposition altogether. But you know what? Here's the thing. There are some things you can do to survive and thrive in the current situation. There really are. There's things that you can do, but it depends on where your focus is. But before we get into that, I want to say something that I really feel needs to be said before we get to talk about kind of money and business and so, all that stuff. What I'm saying here is by no means some underhanded backdoor attempt to make money from the panic that this terrible virus is causing amongst people. And it may seem that what I'm saying is focused on making money when there are people dying across the globe each and every day. And for you, maybe that idea stinks just a little bit. And I respect that, but here's my take. The end result of this pandemic will not just be the loss of lives due to the virus itself, but it's also going to be a worldwide economic crash, the like of which we've never seen to date. And honestly, out of that recession will come loss of jobs, people going out of business, and abject poverty. So here's the thing, the latter effect that I just mentioned, the abject poverty, has in the main really been created by the reaction to the virus and not really the virus itself. It's not the fault of the virus at all. So what do I mean by this? Well, look, there are two things you can do right here and now to survive and thrive in the current economic environment. And both of these will help your clients and your customers too. So here goes. Number one, invest more resources into visibility. I know it sounds crazy, but let me explain. More content marketing, more ads, more emails, more offers, etc. Listen, it makes absolute sense right now for you to do the opposite of pretty much all of the other business owners out there and expand your investment in visibility. Even just a commitment to maintaining your investment while your competitors are all metaphorically winding their necks in to ride out the storm will see to it that you get far more visibility than you ever did when you were one of many trying to get noticed. So even if you stay where you are with regard to your market activities, you'll have more visibility as a result of your competitors pulling back. The type of results that would have cost you a small fortune to have achieved in a healthy marketplace can be yours now at a fraction of the cost, if you can find the courage to at least maintain your momentum or expand on it. So in summary, the very least I'm suggesting is that you keep doing what you've been doing. If and only, of course, if it's been working prior to the pandemic. I don't imagine you'd want to continue it otherwise, but I need to say that. But if you're really looking to achieve some serious success and dominate your vertical, I'm suggesting that you suck it up and you expand your efforts. Now, of course, it's your choice, but if you're in it to win it, so to speak, the latter would be my suggestion. And number 2, be adaptable like a chameleon. As a chameleon adapts itself to the environment in order to survive, so the business owner must adapt his or herself in order to survive the changes in business. And it's an absolute fact that the worldwide economy is in a constant state of flux. And unless you have the ability and willingness to change and adapt your business, you'll undoubtedly go out of business. And it's really only a matter of time until that happens. However, this undesirable end result honestly can be totally avoided by switching your focus away from your own challenges and onto the fresh challenges that your clients or customers are facing post-Covid-19 breakout. So what can you do to help them in order that you can survive and thrive alongside your clients and your customers? What can you do to help them in order to survive and even thrive right now? Listen, what you were working on prior to this outbreak might have to take a back seat right now. You might even have found that what was working up until now isn't actually working anymore at all. So you have to change it. Summary: control the controllables. You cannot control the natural course that this virus will take, but you can control what you think and ultimately what you do about it. And the same applies to the businesses of your clients and customers. So here are 3 tips. Number 1, just implement what I've shared with you here in your own business. Do it. Don't just take this information in and do nothing with it. Take some action. Implement it in your own business. Number 2, don't focus on the problem. Focus on the opportunities for your own business and your clients and your customers. And 3, teach and help your clients to do exactly the same. You see, the exponential value of this in terms of staying in business, keeping jobs open, and doing your bit to keep the economy as healthy as possible will actually be the knock-on effect of this. The more of us that just apply these simple steps, the bigger the positive effect. So I hope that's been healthy. I hope that's been food for thought. And I hope you take some action on it. So in closing, I just want to hope that you stay healthy, stay safe, be happy, and of course be successful. And just as a little side note, if you're currently stuck between a rock and a hard place and need to have a chat for some guidance, then I'm happy to spend some free time on Zoom with you. But please understand, I've no idea how many people will want to take me up on this. And as I'm going to be doing all of these calls myself, they're going to be limited to whatever I can personally cope with. It's purely there to help people out. It's not a sales call, not trying to sell you anything, nothing at all. It's for people who are stuck and really need to talk. It's the very least I feel I can do, and I really want to do that for you if you're in that place yourself. But if you do miss out, if I do get swamped with calls and you miss out, I apologise in advance. I'm so sorry if that happens to you. There'll be a link below this video. Click that link if you want to take me up on a free call on Zoom, and I look forward to speaking to you. But at the very, very least, please listen to what I've said here, take action on it, and let me know how you go. I really, really hope it helps you not just stay alive, but stay successful, and I hope it helps you to do the same with your clients and help your clients to survive and thrive during this terrible time. Okay, that's enough from me. Stay safe, speak soon, take care, bye-bye.